Jumbo! My name is Tom Nisbet, President of the Lighthouse for Christ Mission U.S. Board of Directors. Join me for a quick glimpse at this highly effective and unique ministry. Let's take a look at God's work half a world away. In Mombasa, Kenya, a coastal, tropical, bustling city of 2 million people, unemployment and inflation are extremely high. 7 out of every 10 people are unemployed. The population in Mombasa is 70% Muslim. Healthcare infrastructure in Kenya is minimal. There are only 3 ophthalmologists in Mombasa, 1 eye doctor for every 700,000 people. Early vision problems can go undetected in children who live in rural, poverty-stricken communities. Here in Mombasa, God has chosen to raise up Lighthouse for Christ Mission and Eye Center. Our philosophy is simple: provide a medical service that will open the eyes and hearts of Kenyans to the hope found in Jesus. The Lighthouse ministry is a fourfold ministry: an eye care center, evangelism to the unreached, church planting, and a Bible institute. In 1969, missionary eye doctor Bill Greist, his wife June, and their 4 young children left a successful practice in Glendale, California for Kenya because of a great need for quality eye care. They began a small eye clinic and Sunday school out of their old Swahili house on Mombasa Island. In this very small, one-doctor clinic, they examined patients 3 days a week on a first-come, first-served basis. Eye surgeries 2 mornings a week were done in a kitchen that was converted into a makeshift operating room. From the beginning, the purpose of the clinic was twofold: to give the highest quality medical service available and to tell people about Jesus. In 1983, prior to Dr. Bill being taken home to heaven, the mission leadership torch was passed to their son, Tim Greist. We have entered a new era from these humble beginnings. The 2-acre campus that overlooks Old Mombasa Harbor on the Indian Ocean has been greatly transformed over the past 37 years. Today there stands a beautiful 2-story modern eye center that was completed in 2005. It includes a state-of-the-art eye clinic and surgery center, complete with 2 fully furnished operating rooms and even an elevator. The grand opening of these beautiful facilities was held September 24, 2005, with hundreds of invited guests attending. More than 25,000 patients are seen each year at the Lighthouse Eye Center and in remote eye camps. The Lighthouse Surgery Center annually performs over 2,000 major eye surgeries. Impoverished men, women, and children flow through our general eye clinic, receiving quality eye care regardless of their ability to pay. Cataracts are the most common eye diseases, along with glaucoma, retinal problems, or just poor vision due to a lack of eye care treatment. Some may just need glasses. With the addition of the new general anesthesia machine, we can now do children's eye surgeries on site instead of relying on a local hospital where fees are double. This gives us the ability to treat twice as many children at half the cost. With the new expansion, the clinic is getting the reputation of being a regional hub where very difficult eye problems can be referred. Most of the patients are Muslim, Hindu, or followers of traditional tribal religions. Many would never darken the door of a church but are willing to listen to a gospel presentation, which includes the Jesus film and a personal witness from one of our chaplains or employees. In 2005, over 2,400 patients made a decision for Christ because of our eye care services.
And Father, I pray that every surgery that will go on in this room will be successful in the name of of Jesus Christ, because we have called upon your mighty name, O.
We are going on a one-day hike, a very far place from Mombasa Island.
Many along Kenya's coast are not able to afford a bus ticket to Mombasa. Mobile eye camps, sponsored by the Lighthouse, are held in clinics located in remote, rural areas. More than 60 eye camps are conducted each year. Those requiring eye surgery are transported to the Lighthouse, where they will receive an operation. The eye camp team includes a local Lighthouse pastor who shares the gospel message, resulting in hundreds giving their hearts to Christ annually. In 1969, a small Sunday school began at the eye clinic. Today, that small class has grown into what we call the Lighthouse Fellowship of Churches, made up of 36 churches that dot the east coast of Kenya. These thriving churches are led by called, trained, and dedicated national pastors. They are committed to evangelism and discipleship in Mombasa and in the coastal region. Young men come to the mission to be trained in the Bible. As a part of our Bible Institute program, these men are also trained in English and in a vocation. Many young people have been trained and have gone on to become successful pastors of Lighthouse churches and strong leaders in their community. The Eye Center is staffed by Kenyan men and women who are highly trained and devoted to our purpose, to provide healing to the physically and spiritually blind. They are good people who love the Lord and enjoy what they do to make a difference in the lives of the patients and their families.
Many doctors outside say that it is useless, but here in Lighthouse, they encouraged me. Everyone told me that she will see again, and mother is seeing the word.
I was first introduced to the Lighthouse in 1999. My youngest daughter and I, in the summer of 2001, traveled to Mombasa, Kenya, and the Lighthouse campus to see this great ministry in action. I wholeheartedly believe that this is what Jesus would be doing if He were with us physically today. He would be bringing sight to the blind, training young pastors, planting new churches, and especially preaching the gospel to those who have not heard. You might ask yourself, how can I help? Here are 3 ways. First, pray. We cannot do this alone. We need your prayer support. Pray that we would be effective witnesses to Christ's great love. Pray for our Kenyan doctors and staff and pastors as they serve faithfully. Second, give. We are so thankful to those of you who have stood with us to build this new eye center. This new facility will help us see twice the number of people in the next year. But with that growth comes increasing costs, supply costs, salaries, utilities. Every gift, large and small, does make a difference. Please stand with us in this coming year to support one of the most cost-effective and worthwhile missions that exists anywhere. Pray, give, and finally go. Would you consider coming to help us? If you're an ophthalmologist, we would love for you to come and share your gifts. Maybe you're an optometrist, an optician, a nurse, a pastor, or even a church member. There are many ways that you can come and work alongside our Kenyan staff. We would love it if you would come to Kenya and be a part of what God is doing in East Africa.